Good morning, children. Today I am teaching chapter 2nd of science, reproduction in plants. First topic is needs for plant. Children, do you know why do we need plants? We need plants to grow for our own survival, not just for food, but also for the release of oxygen in the air, as we couldn't breathe. Next topic is reproduction in plants. Children, plants too reproduce. They produce more new plants of their own kinds. Plants reproduce in many ways, children. First, flowering plants reproduces from seeds. Second, ferns, mushrooms and molds reproduce from tiny seeds like structure called spores. Third one, some plants reproduce from their body parts such as leaves, stems and roots. Next is reproduction from seeds. A flower is the part of the plant that makes seeds. The flowers grow into fruits which contain seeds. Now, children, we are moving towards the parts of a flower. This is the picture of hibiscus flower. So, first one is petal, and it is outer colored part. Here are sepals. So, they look like tiny leaves protect flower from flower when it is bud. So this is a bird and these are sepals. Next is a stalk. Whole flower is attached to stem by stalk. Then stigmas. Stigmas are stamen is equal to filament plus anther. Now, children, what is a stamen? Stamen is a combination of filament and anther. Now, here is a part of. Now, children, what is filament and anther? Anther is a tiny parts of flower covered with yellow powder, and filament is a thin stalk, and it is a style. It is a long tube. Ovary contains egg cells and stigma is a sticky part. Now, children, we are moving towards flower into fruit. The topic is from flower to fruit. Insects visit flowers to collect their sweet juice called nectar. Insect sits on the flower. Some of the yellow pollen dust may fall on its body, stick to it. The pollen may fall on the stigma of the new flowers. This process of taking pollen from one flower to another is called pollination. The pollen grains enter the ovary through the style. This process is called fertilization. The ovules now start growing into seeds. After fertilization, the ovary may swell and become fleshy. The fruit is the ripened ovary of the plant. The fruit ripens, the petals of the flower dry up and fall off. Next topic is from seed to plants. Life support package which can give rise to a new plant. A seed has three main parts, children. First is seed coat, second cotyledons, and third embryo. Now, children, seed structure. First is the seed coat and it is the outer covering layer. Here is now cotyledon. Cotyledon store food for baby plant till it grows. Plumule. What is plumule? Plumule grows upwards and produces stem and leaves. Radicle. Seed coat break opens and small roots called radicle. Germination is the change of a seed into a seedling. When seed gets the right amount of warmth, air and water, it produces a baby plant or a seedling. Now here is a picture of children, seed and its germination. So radicle, seed coat, plumule, cotyledons, young leaves. That I have explained just now. Now children, see the germination process in this picture. See here, A parts are A, B, C. A is getting no air, no germination. And B, here is air also, water also and warmth also. So this seed is, there is good germination. C, here is no water, no germination. So therefore children, a seed needs right amount of water, warmth and air to germinate. Children, now another topic, seed dispersal. Suppose this is a plant. Suppose this is a parent plant and here is a fruit. The job of the fruit is to carry seeds far from parent plant so that they do not compete for resources. Seed dispersal children takes place by wind, water, animal or explosion. And here are the points of seed dispersal. Children, next is fruits from spores. Some plants do not have flowers. They do not produce seeds. They grow with the help of tiny spores. Spores producing plants are, here are the pictures children, fungi, fern, moss. Now children, what is vegetative propagation? Vegetative propagation are growing plants from roots, stems and leaves. So here is an example of a carrot growing by roots and into new plant, and stem cutting examples are rose, hibiscus and money plant. They can grow from the cuttings of the stem by the parent plant. Here are the pictures children. Here is the main plant and by cutting the picture is like this, and then root can grow from the cut end. Okay. Now children, by leaves. Here is a picture of bryophyllum leaf and here the plants are growing. Now children, we are moving towards agriculture. The practice of growing plants on a large scale for food or other purposes is called agriculture. Now here are the stages of agriculture. First picture is showing the field is ploughed. Second, manure is added to the soil. Third, seeds are sown. Here the crops are watered. Pesticides are sprayed to protect the crops. And at last, the crops are harvested. Now children, do you know what are crops? The plants of the same kind that are grown at a particular area or region at a particular time are called crops. In hilly areas, people grow crops by cutting steppes in the mountains. It is known as step farming. Farmers grow children different crops in different seasons. Crops grown from June to October are known as Kharif crops. Examples of Kharif crops are rice and maize. Now children, what are Rabi crops? Crops grown from November to April are called Rabi crops. For example, wheat, beans, etc. So here is a picture of step farming. This is the picture, and here are the images of Kharif crop, maize, wheat, Rabi crop. So children, the chapter is over. So children, take care and stay safe. Thank you.